Have you ever wondered why some businesses thrive while others struggle, even with the same resources? The answer often lies in one powerful word: productivity. In the world of operational management, productivity defined as the ratio of output to input and how efficiently a business turns resources like labor, time, or materials into product or services. It's not just about working harder, but it's about working smarter. It's a core concept in operational management because improving productivity means improving performance, reducing costs, and delivering better value to customers. There are several types of productivity, but the most common ones are: first, labor productivity, means how much output is produced per worker or per hour work. Second, capital productivity, it means how effectively equipment and technology are used to generate output. Third, material productivity, means how efficiently raw materials are turned into finished goods. The fourth one, total factor productivity, which looks at how all inputs work together. Operational managers will constantly look for ways to boost these productivity areas through process improvements, automations, better scheduling, or quality controls. In this video, we'll break down why productivity is matters, factors affecting productivity, how it is being measured, and what strategies businesses use to improve it. Curious about how business achieve more with less? You are in the right place.
Hi everyone, I'll be sharing about productivity in operations management. Firstly, why is productivity important in operations management? Productivity directly impacts capacity planning, cost control, quality, and scheduling. If a company improves productivity, it can produce more goods or serve more customers using the same resources, which helps reduce costs while improving competitiveness in the market. For example, a company that improves productivity can meet customer demand faster, avoid delays, and reduce wastage, all of which are important in operations management. Next, it's important to understand the difference between productivity and efficiency. Productivity is about doing the right things, focusing on outputs. It looks at how much you can produce. However, on the other hand, efficiency is about doing things right, focusing on inputs. It looks at how well you use your resources. In simple terms, productivity checks if you are producing more, while efficiency checks if you are using resources wisely while producing. These are some examples to make it clearer. In manufacturing, productivity is measured by units produced per hour. For instance, if a factory produces 500 units in 5 hours, it has a productivity of 100 units per hour. In services, however, productivity can be measured by customers served per staff per shift. For example, in a bank, if a teller serves 100 customers in a shift, it shows good productivity. When a productivity is managed well in operations, it brings multiple benefits, like costs can be reduced because fewer resources are wasted. Quality can be improved as processes become smoother. The businesses can respond to customer needs faster, enhancing customer satisfaction. In summary, productivity in operation management helps a business to produce more, serve more, and stay competitive while controlling costs, as it is a key factor for long term business success and it requires continuous monitoring and improvement. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, I will be explaining the factors that affecting productivity, which can be divided two main categories: internal and external factors. Let's start with internal factors. First, we have workforce skills and motivation. A highly skilled and motivated workforce can complete tasks faster, produce fewer errors, and adapt better to new processes. For example, regular training and incentive programs can help improve both morale and performance. Second is equipment and technology. Outdated machinery or slow systems can slow down production, while modern and automated equipment can greatly increase efficiency. Investing in the right technology is key to staying competitive. Third, we consider process design. A poorly designed workflow causes bottlenecks and waste, while a streamlined process improves speed and productivity. Techniques like Lean or Six Sigma help businesses optimize their operation. Lastly, the quality of materials plays a major role. High quality inputs lead to fewer defects and rework, which saves time and resources. Poor raw materials, on the other hand, slow everything down. Now let's look at external factors. Government regulation, such as safety standards or labor laws, can affect how operations are carried out. While they are important, strict rules may also increase operational costs. Next, economic conditions. During inflation or recession, purchasing power, resource costs, and consumer demand all fluctuate, affecting productivity levels. And finally, competition. Companies facing strong competition must constantly innovate and improve to stay relevant, which can either push productivity higher or cause pressure on cost and efficiency. That's all from me.
Good day everyone, my name is Deffy and Delyena and I'll bring you to explore how productivity is measured and improved in operations management. First, to measure productivity accurately, companies use tools like KPI or Key Performance Indicators, time studies, and output tracking systems. This help track how much output is being produced relative to input, allowing managers to spot inefficiencies. And, for example, Amazon uses real-time tracking and data analytics in its warehouses to monitor productivity per employee, helping them adjust workflows instantly. Second, once productivity levels are known, the focus shifts to improvement strategies. One of the most effective is lean management, which aims to eliminate non-value added activities or waste. Another is automation and AI. For instance, Tesla used robotics in manufacturing to speed up production while maintaining precision. Employee training and development also play a vital role. Studies shows that organizations that invest in workforce development can increase productivity by up to 10 to 20%. A well-known example is Toyota's production system, which applies Kaizen, continuous improvement, and across all operations. This approach helped Toyota become a global leader in both quality and productivity. In conclusion, improving productivity isn't just about investing in machines. It's also about optimizing processes and empowering people to work smarter every day. That is all from me. Moving to the next part. Thank you.
Now, let's talk about the issues of productivity in manufacturing versus the services. Manufacturing is more easier to measure because the output is generally tangible like widgets. This making the productivity metrics straightforward like unit produced per hour. Key focus area in manufacturing are first, production rate, which is measure the units produced per hour. Second, the downtime and equipment efficiency, which is measure the time lost due to equipment breakdown, setup, or maintenance. The lower the downtime, the higher the productivity. Third is the material usage and also waste, which is monitoring how raw material are used. This can reduce waste and also improve productivity and reduce cost. Let's look at the services. Services is more challenging to measure because the output is often intangible, like the quality of services and customer satisfactions, making the productivity harder to quantify. Focus area in services is first, service speed and efficiency, like bank staff handling the transactions per hour. Second is customer satisfactions by providing a good interactions quality. Third is employee productivity and training. Here, the skilled staff can deliver a high quality and quantity of the service.
Hello everyone, I'll be wrapping up our presentation by summarizing the key points and sharing a short case study that shows how productivity works in the real world. To start, productivity means how much output we get from the input we use, like how many products we can make with the same amount of labor or machines. As we have heard from the early speakers, it plays a major role in operations management because it helps companies manage costs, improve quality, and stay competitive. We also learned that productivity is different from efficiency. While efficiency is about doing things right, productivity is about doing the right things. In other words, focusing on results. Many factors can affect productivity, like employee skills, technology, and even economic conditions. That's why companies need to constantly measure their productivity using tools like KPIs and time studies, and improve it using strategies like lean management and automations. Now, let's look at the quick case study. Samsung Electronics is a great example of productivity improvement. To stay ahead of global competition, Samsung invested heavily in research and development and automation in their factories. This allowed them to produce more high-quality electronics at a lower cost, without increasing labor. It shows how a smart strategy can lead to better productivity and long-term success. In conclusion, productivity is not just about working harder, it's about working smarter. Whether in manufacturing or services, improving productivity helps businesses grow, satisfy customers, and stay ahead of the competitions.